If you had asked me, say, back in 2018, what success is, I wouldn't have talked about dreams or happiness. I would have given you a number, a specific one. I would have opened my laptop and shown you our quarterly net profit figure. There it is, success, in numbers. It was my mantra, my only God. I built Ascendant Tech on this simple philosophy. We didn't get distracted. We didn't waste time on all that newfangled nonsense, corporate culture, work-life balance. All of it is just noise, static on the airwaves. Only one metric mattered: profit. My obsession with this metric was legendary. The press called me a visionary. In the hallways, they called me the man who never takes his eye off the ball. The problem is, I was so focused on that damn ball that I didn't notice everything else on the field just disappeared. The first call was a sobering one. Last spring, my wife, Sarah, my partner, my only real partner in life since college. She didn't make a scene. There was no yelling, no drama. She just put boxes by the door and left. And a short message came to my phone. Next to it on the nightstand, her wedding ring now lay orphaned. The message read, "Your spreadsheets can hold your hand now, Jacob." And me? Where was I at that moment? I was at the office, closing another billion-dollar deal. I didn't even look up when my phone buzzed. Because, well, you know, profit. And that evening, I came home, and for the first time in many, many years, I looked at the empty side of the bed. There was a hole there. Huge. Black, like an outer space. And I realized that not even all the power of Ascendant Tech, all my billions, could fill it. The second call rang louder, much louder, just a month ago. My doctor. "Jacob," he said, looking not at me but at the test results. "We need to talk about your blood pressure and your stress levels. You do understand that you can't live on adrenaline and caffeine forever, right?" And in that moment, something clicked. I was sitting there, in my office, where every award on the shelf, every glossy surface screamed of triumph. But my own body, my heart, it was screaming for a recall. And I understood. My tunnel vision, the very trait I was so proud of, it didn't create a perfect life for me, it just blocked out everything that actually mattered. Sarah, my health, even a simple, quiet evening without a glowing chart on a monitor screen. You know, there's this idea. They call it the Spyglass Theory. It's very simple. We see the world not as it really is, but where we ourselves have directed our attention. My spyglass, all these years, was aimed at a single tiny point on the horizon, the profit chart. And everything outside of that narrow, blinding beam, family, love, health, life itself, all of it just ceased to exist for me. Profit. It was a magnificent, shining veil I hid behind from reality. I thought I was building a paradise on earth, but in reality, I was building myself a prison. A perfect, gleaming prison of numbers. And now that this veil is fallen, I must finally learn to see. Here are two phones in front of me. One is the corporate one, buzzing incessantly with notifications. The other is my personal one, silent. Next to it is that same ring. My hand reaches out, but freezes halfway. This journey, it's just beginning.